The 25-page lawsuit was filed in federal court in Akron on Tuesday. It alleges that Kent State discriminated against Dr. GPat Patterson, an associate professor of English at Kent's Tuscarawas campus. Patterson is transgender and uses they/them pronouns. They allege they were discriminated against due to their gender identity.
They were wronged in the legal sense because after being promised the promotion, which is an advancement in their career, that was revoked in favor of an unqualified candidate for the same position. And Kent State did that purely based on Dr. Patterson's gender.
Patterson has been at Kent since 2018. According to the lawsuit, they say they were told in November 2020 that they were being recommended for the position of director at Kent Center for Sexuality and Gender Studies. But 7 months later, Patterson says the promotion was rescinded because someone worried that they would, quote, erase women in the Women and Gender Studies curriculum. The lawsuit claims this was a Title VII violation. The Supreme Court said employers can't discriminate against anyone because they're gay or transgender because it's a violation of that law.
We've got a little ways ahead of us, but we're confident that because the Supreme Court agrees with us that employees should not be discriminated against based on their gender, we're confident that we'll make some good progress here.
The lawsuit also alleges that proper procedures weren't followed when deciding if Dr. Patterson could transfer their tenure to the Kent campus, including the deliberations and how the votes were tallied. Patterson's attorney is confident they have a case.
The facts alleged in the complaint are pretty comprehensive and detailed. We're very confident in the facts once that gets going in the lawsuit and the law is squarely on our side.
I reached out to the university for a response. University spokesperson Eric Mansfield said they usually don't comment on pending litigation. Patterson is asking for their promotion to be restored, punitive damages against Kent State, as well as compensation for emotional distress.
Ultimately, like anybody, Dr. Patterson wants to be free to pursue employment opportunities and advancements in their career based on the merits of their background and education and experience, and not to be discriminated against purely based on their gender.